Good afternoon, member of jury. First of all, I would like to say thank you for the nomination as a Chilean representative in this wonderful PMO award. Also, I would like to say that for Entel and for me it's a pleasure to be nominated. In the next minutes, I am going to explain more than 11 years of PMO history, which has involved many transformation, adaptation, research, and changes, among other things. The continuous changes in the market, customer behavior, and technology not only impact how the company do business, define their strategies, or operate their business, also impacting how we execute the strategy and in the level of the gap between strategy and execution. We truly believe with all our work and passion we can become to the PMO in an enabler to create competitive advantage and decrease the gap between strategy definition and strategic execution. Okay, member of jury, let's go to the presentation. The following agenda put the focus in all points demanded by rules of the PMO Award 2018 and also in the necessary subject in order to guarantee a good understanding of the real value provided for the Entel PMO. Let's go to the first point. Entel has more than 50 years of successful history and from the beginning has been a pioneer in the telecom market in Latin America. As you can see in the slide, the achievements are many, but I would like to remark a couple of these. In the 60s, Entel was the first Latin American company in having a satellite station. In the 90s, Entel started its international expansion and provided the first PCS mobile service in the Chilean market. In this century, Entel has continued with its innovation, connecting the Chilean Antarctic and the most distant and rural sector of the country. Also, launched the fastest 4G network of the Chilean market and began its digital transformation. As you can see in the slide, Entel has a solid leadership in the Chilean and Peru telecom industry, with more than 15 million of customers in both countries. Regarding to the project, Entel has more than 1,000 projects each year, which are managing for around 250 project professionals, and with more than $500 million of capex. For maintaining this leadership, Entel needs a strong project management culture that allows to Entel to have a competitive advantage. In the next slide, we will see how the PMO supports this statement. Regarding to the PMO Entel structure, Entel has a solid, deep, cross, and robust PMO structure, covering each level of the organization. Each PMO provides a differentiated group of services according to the role that they are playing and the group of processes that they are leading. As you can see in the slide, the PMO of Entel has Executive PMO, Commercial PMO, Tactical PMO, Center of the Excellence, Operation PMO, and Project Office. In the following slide, we will see more in detail how our model works, but as introduction, I would like to commend you that the PMO Entel works under a model denominated Hexagon model. This model is an Entel's creation and is based in the portrait theory. The Hexagon model is the design of the unit capability denominated Entel Project Management Unit Capability. This model was the work of more than 3 years of research and it has had a wonderful result. The model has 6 components that are influenced by internal and external variables. Since 2013, Entel PMO has a strong international presence in different ways. In the year 2013, we were the first Latin American company to be part of the PMI Global Executive Council that joined the most important company in the world regarding to the project management practices. Companies such as NASA, Boeing, Airbus, among others. In the year 2016, we have 2 wonderful news. The first was the PMO Entel was the one of the 3 finalists in the prestigious PMO Award powered by PMI. Also, we collaborate with Dennis Ball in his book A Compendium of PMO Case Study. The same year, and the year 2017, we were part of some articles in some project management international magazines in Spanish, Portuguese, and English language. In addition, Entel PMO has been regular keynote speaker in several project management summits in the USA, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, among other countries. The last but not the least important, this year we are very proud to be a Chilean nominee in the PMO Award 2018 by PMO Global Alliance. In the next section, we want to show you our evolution since the year 2013 until now. We prepare a timeline with the most important milestone. Move on. The first year of the Entel PMO life was not easy. Despite to have the best intention and create the first executive PMO, our knowledge about the magnitude of the problem and how we could add real value to the organization were minimal. Most of our proposals and implementation was not valued for our stakeholders, and it did not produce improvement in the portfolio of the program and project. In this first year, we have many failures and very few successes. In my opinion, in that time it was urgent to change way we were thinking about the project management and how the PMO could add real value. We needed to change our mindset and invent new ways of approaching to the problem. We have to change the mindset of the PMO and the company about the importance of the project management practices. We had to convert to the project management in a core discipline. For that, we began researching about what produces competitive advantage and how to implement it. We base all our studies in Porter's strategy theory, which involve concepts of competitive advantage and unit capability. After our research, our approach was to create a unit capability which should be flexible and produce the necessary theory and practical elements to close the project management discipline to the strategy discipline. After that, we began to have the first real results, and our work is focused in managing this unit capability, making it each year done more and more strong. From that moment, the result of the project was just a consequence that how the company was prepared for facing the project management, and the performance of the project is not a project problem, it is an organizational problem. From this moment, the project management problem was an organizational subject and not a portfolio problem or a problem in a couple of areas. As you can see in the slide, from this time, we implement many initiatives that improve the discipline. In that time, the achievements start to come and the international particular as well. For more than 6 years, our unit concern is to add real value that convert to the PMO in an asset to the organization. Each year we review our model and we see if it needs to be improved according with the new market or organization demands. Today we are proud about our results. We are proud on the portfolio result and the supporting of the stakeholder of the PMO. But it's not enough. The market is continually demanding more effectiveness, new ways to improve the thing, more innovation, and so on. For this reason, my team and myself are continually learning new model practices and methodology that allow us to keep being a referent in the region. Okay, now let's see something about the PMO structure. First of all, I would like to show you some number about our project management environment. We have 30 PMO full-time equivalent, 4 different kind of PMO plus 1 center of excellence, 1,000 projects executed annually, 250 project manager divided in 5 roles: project engineer, project manager, senior project manager, program manager, and portfolio manager. And our invest in project is around $500 million annually. About our structure, we have divided across all organizations, and we have PMO in all levels of the organization, from the strategic level to the operational level. In the strategic level, we have an executive PMO. In the market level, we have three PMO, a consumer PMO, a corporate PMO, and a small medium enterprise PMO. In the tactical level, we have a half of PMO divided in four operational PMO. The operation PMO, the system PMO, or IT PMO, the infrastructure PMO, and the network PMO. Plus one center of excellence that give all PMO and all level of the company new capability each year. Okay, but how this structure works? We see the project management discipline or life cycle in three stages. The first stage is the strategic alignment. The second stage is the execution of the program and project. And the third stage is the measurement of the benefits. In the first stage, the executive PMO is in charge of the business case and align the portfolio of the project and program with the strategy of the organization. In the second stage, the half of the operational PMO is responsible for the adequate implementation of the whole portfolio of the program and project. And the third stage, the executive PMO measuring the benefits of the project in the business. In that way, each PMO works in a specific part of the life cycle of the project management. Also, we have for building new capability center of excellence. So the center of excellence build new capability and give this capability and each kind of PMO in each particular part of the life cycle of the project management. Okay, let's see something about PMO objective, mission, vision, and policies. Our objective is to convert Entel organization project management in a unique capability and generate competitive advantage. Our vision is the project managed Entel will be a reference across the world. Our mission is to deliver PMO service with a high add value for our stakeholders and customers, and our policies has the main focus in promoting improvement of the skill of the professional, encourage a rigorous risk management, incentivize collaboration between areas, and communication channels among professionals. What about our service? We have around 40 different services, and it depends on the maturity of the area that the PMO are provide service. But these 40 different services are a group in 5 group of the service. The first group is process and methodology. The second group is monitoring. The third group is tool and technology. The fourth group is project management support. And the fifth group is talent management. Again, this service is provided depending of the maturity of the area or the company. The most important thing, our unique capability. Our unique capability is composed for 6 elements. The first element is the process and methodology. The second element is talent management. The third element is automatization and decision making. The fourth element is governance. The fifth element is knowledge transfer. And the sixth element is project management culture. All these elements is influenced by internal and external variables. Regarding to the internal variable, we have a strategy of the company, a structure of the company, and the culture of the company. And the external variable, we have the market environment, educational system, for example. And how this capability works, the main point of the capability is This capability is adaptive. It adapts to the needs of the organization in a dynamic way. It's flexible in terms of how the implementation or development strategy can be designed, and it will depend on the type of organization and its context, and it is synergic. For example, this is one component of the capability. Okay, this is one example of the all capability. The one component is talent management. Talent management is divided in program of improvement. Okay, in this case, talent management has 6 programs of improvement. So each program of improvement build each year a more strong component, in this case talent management. The first program is an academic program. The second program is career path. The third program is process of selection, recruitment and retention. The fourth program is accreditation of competence. The fifth component is system of assessment of competence. And the sixth component is the description of roles and position. What are the benefits of this component of the unique capability? The first benefit is anticipate the needs of the industry, enhance the most critical skill of the professional, create a structure according to the discipline of management or organization needs, reduce the learning curve of the professional, reduce the cost caused by failed hiring, increase the engagement and pride of the feeling of each professional, and evaluate the specific competence the project manager needs. If each program works in cycle, so in this cycle we have increasing the maturity of the area or company, because each cycle is more complex and each cycle have the operation of the component of operation of the program of the life cycle of the cycle before. For example, when we implement cycle 0, we implement the structure initiative. Okay, the initiative that can give the first step for the maturity of the company. In the second cycle, we take the improvement program of the cycle before, and we operate this improvement, and we add new initiative in the current cycle, and so on in the cycle 2, 3, and 4. So each year we have a stronger capability in a stronger component in our unit capability. Okay. Let's see something about the PMO result. Our results, first of all, we are very proud with our result, but I would like to show you some results for divided in component in our capability and another kind of group. First, the talent management. We have 11 technical courses in project management, 6 soft skills courses, around 10,000 hours the training per year. The 97% of all project professionals are accredited in their role. Regarding methodology, all areas of Entel has a specific methodology on life cycle depending on the kind of project or program. We have a model of transfer, the knowledge transfer, that distinguish what knowledge to transfer and to whom and where is this knowledge. We have 5 project roles, 4 different PMO. Uh, for each part of the life cycle, we have report for decision making. Every then are automated. The Center of Excellence is transferring the knowledge from Chile to Peru, and obviously our international prestige. Regarding to the number, currently we are saving around 12% of budget in the most important portfolio of the program and project. So how you can see in the slide, the 12% of the budget is saved. Our other result, very important, is the net present value. The last year, the project increased the net present value in around 5% of the net present value in the initial stage of the life cycle of the project. And our budget in overall in the company was saved in 18%. Regarding to the customer satisfaction, this graph shows you that in the last 2 quarters, the satisfaction of the project manager is 100%. Okay, in the last quarter, the satisfaction of the project is 100%. We have a very strong position in the market and a very strong customer satisfaction, and we hope to maintain this number for many years. Some other numbers, again, 2% the average say capex in Entel, 108% is the average of our satisfaction. The goal is 100%. We save time around 5 percentage point of the first bus lane. 97% of all our professional is accredited in this role and complete academic program. For external client, our satisfaction is 90%. It's very, very, very high. Our last result in the OPM3 assessment was 20 percentage point higher than the previous OPM3 assessment, and our net present value is 5% higher than the initial net present value of the project. Regarding to the PMO next steps, the future requires us to be continually researching, innovating, learning and adapting. However, we cannot lose our focus and continue working on a model that has given us so many satisfaction. We must continue to strengthen our unique capability, trying to never lose of the fact that the projects are the driving force behind the implementation of the strategy. Regarding to the short term, our challenges are to transfer our knowledge to our subsidiary in Peru, to be a support to the digital transformation of the company, and to continue deepening our knowledge of agile and hybrid projects, to look for new ways to deliver knowledge to our project professional, and the most important thing, to constantly measure that our portfolio are delivering the expected value to the company. Member of the jury, this is the end of the presentation, and I hope this presentation covered all points demanded for you, and I really hope see you again in London. Bye bye, thank you very much again.